again here in La Token Venture Capital TV. My name is Xavier. I'll be your host for today. And like all our sessions, you get it to hear directly from the CEOs or the relevant leaders speaking about their upcoming projects that will involve like innovation, technologies, and solutions that you want to hear about. And best part of all is that you're always welcome to post your questions or comments in the chat box. Before we move on to the interview, just as a reminder, you can always see your previous shows and content by visiting token.com/VCTV/shows. If you're watching us on YouTube, just hit the subscribe button because you always get informed of great content, opportunities, and even giveaways. One very important reminder, please, anything mentioned here is not any type of financial advice. Do your research before making any decisions. It's your choices and your responsibility. With that said, I would like to welcome Joe from the Project Edge. Very welcome, Joe. How are you?
Hey, Xavier. How you doing?
Great, great. Really happy to have you here. And Joe, just a little bit for starters, can you please introduce yourself, tell us where you're from, the team, and a little bit about the project?
Yeah, thanks. Myself, I'm the founder and CEO. I've started the company as a spin out of some IP that we bought from Boeing back in 2015. And it was fundamental intellectual property, patents and research. I'll tell you more a little bit later about that. And my team is based in the US and a little bit around the world. We are sort of specialists in real-time computing, edge computing, and video. Our advisory board is the most seasoned, executives you could ask for in the American media tech scene and corporate America. So we have the whole package together, which is what brought this to the market. It's this incredible team. And I'm looking forward to sharing more with you about the product that's live today.
Oh, wow. Goes live today.
It is live today. So it's been live for a little while, but not too many people know about it because we've been soak testing it in the background and getting users on the platform and deploying it onto some sites and getting the watch to earn running. So it's pretty exciting stuff.
Okay, great. Joe, how would you describe Edge? Would you say that it's like a watch to earn network platform?
It's the watch to earn platform, which runs on the Edge Web3 video network. So the underlying network has got a lot of edge computing and video capabilities, which is the decentralized CDN. It has artificial intelligence, and so it's a very, very strong network. And then on top of that network, we built the watch to earn function to run on it. And that's why we were so fast to get to market, because we already had our own platform which could do these types of things. And so the real the showcase here is watch to earn. And it's not an app on its own, it's a platform. And that's quite a big difference, because a platform for any web video streaming site around the world to be able to add watch to earn and the ETH token to their site instantly, to be able to multiply revenue for the existing ad supported content. So it's the first seriously kick-ass app that can or platform that can add to your app or your site, and you add it and it moves to Web3 and starts watch to earn. And because people are earning, they watch a lot longer. and then your ad as a video site, your ad revenue multiplies. So in terms of those video sites, we estimate there's 860,000 of them around the world. And so if you think about like one token, like with one play to earn, game, for example, or move to earn app, well, we're the engine behind 860,000 potential sites and apps to be able to go live. And we've already started deploying some, and it looks fantastic.
Oh, great. I was reviewing your website. Indeed. There's a lot of things going on. If you allow me here, I would like to share my screen right now so I can show to our viewers a little bit about it. And here we go. I hope you're able to see it.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, if you can bring that up, then I'll get you to do a demo for me. So, but I can do it for you too. Yeah, so that's
Can
our
you do it
website.
for me? When you do
Absolutely.
it?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll go to Earnify. Oh, you need to install MetaMask. Do you have MetaMask on your?
Oh, no,
anything?
I don't.
Okay,
I
I
was
can do it after you've asked the questions on the website, our beautiful website, or I'll do it for you right now. So, so I will share my screen. Actually, I think you just need to enable it, and I'm already running.
Okay. Should I add this one?
Yeah, that's perfect. So this is one of the sites that's gone live. This is our token holder site for the EAT holders. So if you own the Edge token, the Edge activity token, EAT, then this is the site where you can come and do watch to earn on any of our 300 paying channels. So we've already put 10 up, and so down below here you can see the top paying channels. And so let's just take a step back. But what we're doing here is we are watching to earn. Now we added $5,000 as part of our promotion to the 24-hour free movies channel. And you'll notice that the 24-hour free movies channel is getting a little bit more traffic than it's got 30 people on there at the moment compared to Bloomberg News, which has 1. And so, but this is the future of television, because we have patented and engineered and invented and promoted and messaged the entire package for watch to earn. And this is the showcase site called Earnify.tv. Now, I want to remind you something about here. We are actually live. We're a live working product. We've been working on this for years. We're coming out and we're going to own watch to earn. That's it, full stop. Watch to earn, particularly in India, the Philippines and Vietnam and Singapore, is the absolute future. American media, absolute, but they'll come a little bit later. And so right now, I'm earning tokens. So I've got a balance of 43 cents that I've been sitting here earning. And you can see here at the moment, there's 108 people watching, and there's 75 people that have connected their wallets. So nearly 75% of the people who are connected have already connected their wallets and are earning the Edge token, which is live. Now, as I move down here below, you can see how many hours that we've streamed, and I can go and I can even increase the amount that I'm earning. And how I do that is I engage. And so if I was to, for example, click on like the Euro News here.
The Black Sea nation has been in a grip of mass protest since EU leaders decided in
now what's
June
happening is that the
application
estimated tokens I'm going to get
political reforms.
is going to go up because I'm listening. And so you can see that there on the bottom right hand corner. That will actually start. I'll turn the sound off now. It starts increasing as I watch. So it's important to realize here that this is about engagement. This is about turning the sound on, watching in the foreground. Once you've finished watching a video, I'll click on to the next one. And what we've noticed so far already is that the revolution has already started, and it's surprising us. And it's surprising us because not only do we have our own site, which is like the Bloomberg of crypto, but people enjoy the content more because they're being paid to watch it, and they're participating in the economics, and they can have an influence because they can share the content and they can drive the price up. And so by getting their friends to watch it too.
All right, Joe, a few questions because it's really impressive. Okay, the first question, these channels, the 10 channels I think you mentioned, are they channels that have approached you in order to participate, or how does that work? Can any channel participate in this?
Yes, well, so it's a mix. One of them is approached us because they wanted to be on here and they wanted to be part of Web3 and help really move their business to the next level, which is VCTV. And VCTV, even I'll put VCTV on. VCTV even actually bought EAT in exchange for advertising. But the rest is we have a contract for 300 paying channels, and that's growing. And so we can onboard these channels as fast as we're ready. So it's a very exciting time because when we're ready, it goes live. But then each of the channels themselves can say, hey, I'd actually like to have this on my website, on my app. Like, for example, with, you can see here, Pokernight.com. So Pokernight, they used to use the Theta platform, and now they've switched to us. And so if I just change my browser here and I go to Pokernight.com, you can see this too. You'll see here where it says streaming now. That used to have the Theta token, which is $1 billion market cap. And then now they have Edge. And so they can put this on their app or their website and massively increase their ad revenue. So far, these guys have gone from between 5x and 20x of consumption. So people are just staying on for way longer because they're earning the token, which they want to see, and trade on latoken.com.
Oh, that's great. And to earn the token, basically, you really just have to watch and nothing else. There's no other tasks.
No, that's right. And it's funded. So it's not funded from the users, it's funded from the advertisers. And it's as simple as that. And so the users, all they have to do is they click connect, they connect their wallet, or if they don't have a wallet, 98% of viewers don't. It'll guide them through the process, and within 2 minutes, zero crypto experience, in 2 minutes, they will be watching to earn. It's amazing. I mean, honestly, I'm the founder, and I'm still blown away. Everybody we talk to is like, "Wow, this is just." And who wouldn't think that that sharing in the advertising revenue is a good thing, and being able to get like a forward multiple, like in the stock market, you might say, "Hey, getting a forward multiple on it." Well, if you've generated $1 worth of tokens, well, your forward multiple in terms of what it's worth can go up. So tomorrow your dollar might be worth $2 or $5.
That's great. And for earning, watching these videos, I assume that there's an algorithm in the back part that will be measuring how much you have watched, as you mentioned, also if you have the video going on as well. But just as a clue for our viewers today, what is it depending on in order to receive more or to earn more of the tokens?
Yeah, so currently we have 4 of the 20 or so functions that we've identified for engagement. So the token's called the Edge Activity Token, and so we want to reward people for being active in the token. So so far it knows how to pay with the sound on or the sound off. Okay. And then like my wife, for example, she was watching the 24-hour free movies channel, and then she said, "Oh, well, we're based in Europe. I'd like to watch the Euro News." And I said, "Well, the Euro News, the wallet balance is a bit lower." But then she said, "Well, if I turn the sound on, I get paid more." I thought, wow, if my wife can do it, anybody can do it. And so sound on, sound off, in the foreground or in the background. In the background doesn't pay at all. And so you need to be watching it in the foreground in order to earn. Soon will be many more engagement features. We just implemented clickable QR codes. There'll be also sharing as well, so sharing incentives, so we can get the network effect really going. It really is just it's a once in a lifetime change in ad-supported TV.
Mm-hmm. Great. That's good. And Joe, one question. When you were planning the project, when it was in the initial state, what was the problem that you foresaw that the market didn't have and that motivated you and your co-founders to start it?
Yeah, so a long time ago, I used to work with News Corporation in New York City. Mm-hmm. And there was a guy there who was the head of News Digital called John Miller. And he explained to me that in the TV world, there's analog dollars and digital pennies. And meaning that the analog TV, the broadcast TV, was 100 times more valuable per user than a digital stream. And now the whole world talks that way now. And so I become obsessed with this and said, what is it that, makes an individual user on an electronic medium 100 times less valuable? And so during the process of building the Edge Web3 video network, acquiring the patents, applying for a lot more patents, doing the AI so we understand, who's, watching or who's actually live in a particular stream. Our system, as you can see here, is detecting people in real time. So it's detecting those faces and showing you their profiles, which will become NFTs. And so, if a JPEG, for example, can be worth, a huge amount of money, being a unique, piece of art, well, couldn't a celebrity profile that just does passive earning? So we sort of built that, but we can build more apps on our Edge3 Web3 video network. So I became really interested in this whole idea of how do we get more and more and more, viewing? How do we get people to stay on? And look at this. I mean, while we're sitting here, there's 77 people watching, and it's not going down. People just watch and watch and watch. They see that ticker moving along. And so, my specialty here is, and with our Web3 video network and my team, is we have an edge computing network which is looking at video and collaborating by having real-time data accompany the video. So whether it's the real-time profiles that we're seeing coming up on the screen, which I can follow this guy, for example, on Twitter and say there he is. I can interact with him in real time. I mean, when does interactive TV ever actually come to life? And things like that. So, or it can be notified. But the watch to earn is our network looking at the video and looking what's going on and sending you real-time feedback. And then over here, you'll see here. Can you see my MetaMask over here on the right? And you can see here's my balance. So that's the ETH token coming straight into my wallet, which I can then obviously send to my other token account and sell if I want to, and do it that way. So really, it's this obsession, from this analog dollars to digital pennies. And, Xavier, what I call it now is the digital dollars, because I think that we've been able to restore the value of the individual viewer by having, an economic relationship with them. And then there's a new phase. The new phase is premium content. That is the other half of the equation. So first is ad-supported TV, then premium TV. And this is full Web3. Web3 is huge. And this is huge. The second part of the equation is about the premium content and never having a login, never having a subscription, never having a credit card being handed over, nothing. All of this is going to Web3 and just connect your wallet with the Edge activity token and pay for it with your token. And so therefore you want to watch premium content, you're going to get paid, you're going to get charged double. If you want to watch the golf or you want to watch a movie, for example, but it just comes out of your wallet. No more sharing of information. This is a true distributed application.
Is that something like pay-per-view?
Yes, pay-per-view is exactly where we're headed. So it's, first we just established a relationship to pay them. And then it's like, hey, why sell your tokens when you can watch a movie, on our platform? But it doesn't have to be our network. It can just be any, or our site. It can be any site around the world. And it takes 2 minutes for them to set it up. So from zero to earning crypto in 2 minutes, all they do is they fund their wallet, they buy the tokens from the market, the TV channel, they put it in their wallet, and I can do it right now. And boom, they get a code snippet, and they copy and paste that snippet into their app or to their website, and then this ticker instantly arrives, and then it also does allows them to do the setup process.
Oh wow, that's impressive. Do you think that the market is going this way? Because before you mentioned like dollars versus the digital pennies. Is that still the case? Or do you think that, as you mentioned, it's not going to be digital pennies anymore? It's going to be digital dollars. That's going to be
digital dollars, absolutely. And that's what I've always wanted is, and I think we've delivered it right here, because how do you get the customer to go from a penny to, which is a cent, to $1, which is 100x. Well, one is you get them to watch a lot longer. Two is you have a financial connection with them, so you know what their wallet balance is. I mean, you can just go and say, hey, if you tell us the name of the brand that sponsored this segment, we'll drop 25 ETH into your wallet right now. You click on it and you type it in and it works or it doesn't. I mean, the sky's the limit. So once the lights go on, it's like, oh my God. I mean, it's the same as moving from streaming on Netflix or going backwards to getting a DVD. I mean, no one gets a DVD anymore. Most people don't know where the DVD player is and don't know what to do with the DVD collections like we do.
I threw mine away.
I just don't know. I mean, the kids say, well, this is cool, but why don't you just stream it? But now the Web3 is that next level. So all of those things gone away. Just connect that wallet, and then 860,000 sites. I mean, who knows how many would be desperately wanting to move to watch to earn so quickly. And so the sky's the limit. We're just going to put it live and have some fun.
Great. And I did want to mention something that you actually said a minute ago about the token ETH. I wanted to notify our members. I actually congratulate you because you're having your IEO. You finished.
Yes, the IEO is live.
Yep. So to our viewers, Edge is having an IEO in La Token, and actually, the first round started on the 1st of July and lasted until yesterday. We, at the moment, today, 7th of July, it starts the second round until the 8th. So please keep that in mind. You can see down below in the banner where you can go to participate in this project, participate in the IEO. It's latoken.com/exchange/USDT. Please check the EAT. Please check that page. And if you need more information about the project, please visit the website. It's edgevideo.com. You'll have more info about the white paper, about the team, about the platform itself. So please get to know the project before.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you want to invest, please do so in latoken.com. If you do not have an account in latoken.com, simply go to LaToken, open an account. You'll have to upload only one piece of ID and you'll be ready to participate.
All right.
There you go. Joe, can you please explain a little bit about the token? How does the token get involved in the whole ecosystem?
Well, the token is there to really obviously drive the whole ecosystem because, the saying, all roads lead to Rome. So in this case, all 860,000 sites lead to the token. And so, it's there's a couple of interesting images here, but what happens is that the buyers, being the TV streams, the TV sites and the apps, they buy ETH from the market, so they buy it from the token, and then they use the wallet management page to set up their video player, add the funds, configure the channels, and they can watch the boost. So you can see what differences it is between the non-Web3 people and the Web3 people. And I'll show you that boost in a minute. So we can see if someone's connected their wallet or they haven't. So our system allows them to do that. And then the viewers come to the site to watch to earn and Edge burns. So the viewers come along and say, hey, we're earning now. And then as the tokens are being earned, we can then burn them. So and then what happens is the flow goes like this. And so when the buyers of the ETH token put it in their wallet to give to the viewers, 50% is held for the next month and 50% goes out this month. So it's an auto staking mechanism. So for example, if so that means that the price of the token can always grow because the token's growing. And here's an example of that. So let's just say, for example, one channel gets on the network and they buy 10K a month in our token. And then the starting price of the token is 6 cents, or the IEO is less, is much cheaper than that. So get on it if you can. You might not be able to now. So they buy 10K of ETH, and then they bought 1.8 million tokens. But let's just say that the tokens that are being sold, the tokens are 1.2 million, but gets sold, and we actually burn some. Then the difference is to our market cap, to our price, is 12% by having this rollover mechanism. And so that I think is extraordinarily exciting.
Definitely. And I just wanted to show our viewers once more. This is the correct link in order
Yes,
to
it is. Yes,
participate in the
that's the right
IEO.
one.
Sorry
Yeah.
for that. It's latoken.com/IEO/EAT, EAT. And there you're going to find information about the project itself, the information about the round that we are in, the value of the token, the project summary, token economics, and so on. All the relevant information for you. Participate in the IEO is there, so please do review it, and please visit that link that, as you can see down below. Sorry,
Yeah,
Joe.
thanks.
Please go
No,
ahead.
that's absolutely great. And so that point that I mentioned there about the boost is actually there on the screen. So you can see the boost is 128%. So of the viewers that we have logged in, you can see here there's 108 live now, but 76 of them have connected their wallets. So the people who are live who don't have their wallets connected don't see the ticker moving on, and so they just see connect your wallet. So which I'll just quickly show you that, because I think it's important to understand it. It's a lot of Web3 obviously investors. So if I just change to, for example, the Ethereum network, then because we use Polygon, because we pay out every 5 minutes. So it says here connect wallet. So now I'm one of the live now. I'm not one of the watch to earn viewers. So if I connect my wallet and it switches it to the Polygon network, now it's live. So now I've gone from Web 2 to Web 3. So I've connected my wallet, and like you normally do, connect an app.
Yeah. And Joe, one question. I see that there's been a lot of strategy and IT development in this project, a lot of it. I'm sure you have spent a
Yes.
lot of time doing that. How easy, or what is the reaction of the community when you explain them how it is and how it works? What's the reaction? Is it hard for them to understand at the beginning? Or
No,
do they
then like the first reaction is, well, can I just leave it on? And I want to earn. And so, but in terms of the whole platform, I mean, we've been engineering for years. And this is the attractive thing about our token is the majority of the funding happened outside of the token. And so when the token lists, there's not a lot of, because I funded this myself for years before this. Look at that, it just detected Barack Obama on Bloomberg. So I funded it before this in through the company. And so the attraction is, well, hang on, there's not a lot of investors to sell. And so because of the funding came from before. And so we're not even listing to raise money to build a project. We're listing, and it's a down market, but we're listing now to be in the bottom to go up. But we're listing to complete the platform, because then if someone can just come in as a TV company and go from digital pennies to digital dollars by just adding a code snippet, then all of those people that you're talking about who've seen it so far, they just go, oh my God. I mean, we're talking to CTO of the largest ABS-CBN in the Philippines. We're talking to the CEO of Hungama, the CTO at Viacom. Like we don't get anything but top level people talking to us because of our connections and because of their interest in saying what happens to Web3 is an opportunity or a threat. And my answer to that is depending on if you go forward with us or not.
Fantastic. So you have a lot of potential for growth there. Now, we were talking about different countries like Philippines. Can you tell us where most of your community is coming from geographically?
Geographically, it's evenly spread at the moment.
Uh-huh.
So our exchange listing with Latoken is designed to concentrate our effort in, India, which you're the largest, Philippines and Vietnam, Singapore, where earning US dollars is a multiplier for them, and they'll be more enthusiastic to earn it. So like in Africa, for example, how they were the fastest adopters of mobile. So they skipped landlines and just went straight to mobile. Where we have countries that are going to develop, to adopt it more quickly. That's where we want to focus. And play to earn has been a huge success in that space. Watch to earn is better. Watch to earn is better because it's dropping in on an existing activity. The video company and the viewer already exist. We just inject our code in between that company that's already got advertising, it's already got revenue, and we just multiply it.
Great. That's fantastic. Joe, one question I wanted to ask, and in part you have answered already, what's your biggest differentiator among other sites that might be out there that are also offering earn to watch? Now, from my point of view, what I said, one important differentiator that I see is that you already have developed the project, you already developed the platform. And after develop the platform, you're going after the IEO, which is usually, I would say, most 90% of the cases, the opposite.
Right.
First is the IEO, and they have all the plans. We're going to develop this. We're going to make it like that. And a lot of times that doesn't happen. Right?
Right. Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's a good point, Xavier.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, Xavier, it's a good point. I mean, we've de-risked it. Yeah. And we're doxed and we're here and it's working and there's customers using it. We've got revenue. We're dropping 5K, into wallets and, every 2 weeks, and we're doing it. And so, why is it that we're launching and the market is down? Let's be honest. We're launching because we're first and we're going to maintain that position. The first to market wins with this because of the 860,000 sites. If we are now the platform which they will all adopt. If anyone wants to come, and try and copy us and say it takes them 1, 2, 3, 4 years, let alone we've been filing enormous amounts of patents, and they're just huge in terms of their claims. But it is just first, and so people say, what token do you want attached to your site? They're going to say, I want the EAT. I want the EAT token. Why do I want the EAT token? Because that's the one that's going up. That's the one everyone uses, and that's the standard. And so we have to be first to market, and that's why we're listing on Friday.
Oh, great, fantastic. Well, one question that you just mentioned, EAT. Why EAT?
Well, it's unique. Any brand has to be unique, be descriptive, and contain a benefit. So it's unique. So that's one. Number two is it's descriptive. The Edge activity token. Like you have the basic attention token from Brave, so it's the Edge activity token, and then any brand should contain a benefit. Well, I guess if we get paid, you can eat.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering. Okay, yeah, thank you very much. Edge activity token. It's memorable. So I give you that. Okay, so that I think from my side, from what I see as an outsider, that's one of the most distinctive or most obvious differentiator with other projects out there. But technically speaking, do you have other differentiators with other projects that might be doing something similar than you?
Yeah, I mean, the best comparison is the Theta token or LivePeer. I mean, one is this Professor Michael here, for example. Our system is interactive. And so with only interactive platform. So that's it. That's number one. That uses all of our edge computing, networking functionality. So that is a huge thing. Number two is the Theta token has got 9 live sites that we can see. And so the Theta token it's a good platform. Nothing wrong with it. But it takes too long to adopt it. You have to tear out your CDN. You have to get into all the inner workings of your platform, and then you have to go and change the CDN. We have the CDN capability too, and that's what our patents actually are. But here, in terms of adopting Web3, we could have 10,000 sites in the next 2 months adopt the watch to earn from our system, and we wouldn't even notice. Like in terms of obviously the share price would know, the token price would notice, but because that instantly drives the price up because they have to come buy. They have to buy from the market to get. They don't have to buy a license or anything and go. So we're infinitely more scalable than LivePeer and the Theta token, infinitely more, because it's so quick to adopt for the user and for and the whole crypto market is looking for a real world application to show the power of Web3, and here we are. And there's going to be so many more like this in different sectors, but in this sector, video is ours, and that's our differentiator is just absolute scale, and then it doesn't hurt to have a fully interactive platform as well. I mean, of the personalities so far, there's nearly 400,000 personalities that we can recognize on the system. I mean, that guy who appeared before, I didn't know. I've never seen him before. So and our system recognized him. So
400,000.
And growing.
Well, that's a huge database.
Well,
Amazing.
and see, Xavier, they become NFTs. And so because we can recognize what's in the video stream, we can recognize the personality. We can say, do you want to go and buy Joe Biden, or do you want to go and buy, Kamala Harris? Do you want to go buy, Boris Johnson and get paid every time he appears in a live stream? So the richness of our development is enormous.
It is, and maybe you'll keep developing it somehow. Oh, that is in regards to another question about the future. I know it's really hard to forecast what's going to happen in 1 year from now, because you have a technology that's developing quite fast. You have different kind of supervisory or authority, new conditions, market conditions, and so on. But Joe, where would you like the project to be in a couple of years from now?
Yeah, I did a slide on this because I think that's really important. And it's a great question, because we want to obviously be the leader, which we want to maintain this position. But I want to be in 12 months' time, past the 500 million market cap. And we compared ourselves to some other market comps, Theta, LivePeer, and AOS, and saw how long it took them to get to a 500 million market cap. And so it's in that order on the screen on the right there. So Theta took 32 months, LivePeer took 24 months, and AOS took 7 months. And so it's getting quicker to get to 500 million. Theta has obviously come back a lot, but there's still $1 billion market cap. Like we have revenues, and the patent portfolio, I think a better vision, infinitely more scalable, like thousands of times more scalable, which means faster to market. So in the crypto space, the market cap, I think the 500 million is within our reach. But number two is this known to be the standard, for the Web2 people to say, oh, if you're moving to Web3, the Edge Watch to Earn platform is the only one to go with.
Amazing, great. We really hope that you can reach that target, and I'm sure you will do. And the token will be there supporting you,
yes,
as well. So to our viewers, please remember, you are able to participate in the IEO of this project. Please go to latoken.com/IEO/EAT, as you can see below in the banner. Also, please take into account the round 2 started yesterday and will only be available until the 8th of July, meaning tomorrow. So obviously after that, price of the token might increase. So please do visit that page. You find all the relevant information there. Also, I would like to invite you to do visit the Edge webpage to find more information. You can read about the white paper, about the team, about the project itself. Please do get involved. You can go to the website. You can see down below. It's edgevideo.com. Okay.
Absolutely. And also, if people want to try it,
yes,
they can go to earnify.tv. So on the website, I've just brought up Pokernight because it's just cool to watch. But if they go to edgevideo.com, and they'll see down here where it says Earnify TV, there's all these different logos they can look at. But if you go to Earnify, then you're actually seeing what you're seeing here in the demo. So you can go try it yourself. You can start earning ETH. I mean, how many companies can you go and actually earn their token before they even go public? So that's absolutely what you can do by just clicking on earnify.tv yourself.
Okay, you can find down below Earnify Pokernight.tv down below in the banner. Please
Oh,
recommend to
wow.
check it out.
Yep. That's great.
Okay, fantastic, Joe. That's really impressive.
Yeah, it's exciting times, Xavier.
It is amazing, and to think that you have developed this before you did an IEO. So
Yeah,
you already raised the capital with your venture capital as angel investors, but you have done it. So that I
that's right.
think that puts you ahead out of 95% of the other projects out there.
Yeah, I think so too, and I hope that we can help the other projects, show the power of Web3.
Great, fantastic. This it's been a really interesting experience to know more about this project. It's fascinating. So I do encourage our viewers one more time to please do visit the website, whether it's edgevideo.com, as you can see down below, or the Latoken page if you want to participate in the project. Below are
Yeah,
the links. Joe, do you have any final words for our viewers today?
I got one for you, Xavier. So, are you going to go and do some earning on Earnify.tv when you get home?
I will. I will. I already have I do have my Metaverse wallet in the other laptop, so I'll go
Yeah,
straight to it, and I'll
yeah,
just start seeing it grow.
and tell your friends to start learning too. So, no, look, I just want everyone to to come along for the ride. Our tokenomics, I think, will surprise you. I think our watch to earn and burn is absolutely golden in terms of when people are earning, we're burning, and so we can only just go north. And look, if you've watched it through to this point, you've sat here and just watched the beginning of our evolution, and I truly believe it. I want to thank you for watching it through to all the audience, and thank you, Xavier, for making this interview so much more fun and interesting. It's really, really great to chat.
Thank you very much, Joe. It's really, really interesting. You have a fantastic project. Please do keep ahead. And if you have anything new, which you will have soon, I'm sure, please do visit us. We love to see it. We love the visuals. We'd like to have any demos that you have. So
Yes,
you're very
absolutely.
welcome to come back.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, we'll be doing a few more as we get listed and keep promoting and showing the value of watch to earn on the Web3 Video Network.
Perfect. We're really waiting for it, Joe. Thank you very much, and to our viewers, thank you for joining us today. And I'll see you at the next show. Have a great day. Thank you, Joe.